In 1966, a mystery emerged from the hills of Brazil that still sends chills down the spine of those who hear it. Imagine this: two men, dressed in formal suits and waterproof coats, found dead on a rugged hill near Rio de Janeiro. Their eyes covered by ominous lead masks, and a cryptic note hinting at a contact, turned a seemingly routine day into an inexplicable tragedy that has since become one of the most baffling cases in UFO and supernatural lore. It all began on a bright August afternoon when a local boy, while flying his kite, stumbled upon an eerie scene that would puzzle investigators for decades. There, among the overgrown grass on Morro do Vintém, lay the lifeless bodies of Manoel Pereira de Cruz and Miguel José Viana. Unlike typical crime scenes, there were no marks of violence or struggle. Instead, the setting was disturbingly ordinary: a pair of well-dressed men, side by side, each wearing a lead mask that obscured their eyes, a detail that instantly raised more questions than answers. What's even more startling is the enigmatic note found beside them. The message, written in a hurried scrawl, read something along the lines of: 1630 be at the specified location. 1830 ingest capsules, after effect protect metals, await mask signal. To many, this note wasn't just a set of instructions, it was a directive wrapped in mystery. Were these men part of some clandestine ritual? Was this an experiment or a deliberate act of communication with forces beyond our understanding? The very word contact seemed to whisper of otherworldly encounters and secret societies dabbling in the unknown. Picture the recreated ritual scenes that modern filmmakers have used to bring this mystery to life. Close-ups of the cryptic note illuminated by flickering candlelight, eerie montages of ancient symbols superimposed on stormy skies, and dramatic reenactments of the men preparing for an event that could only be described as ritualistic. These visuals not only capture the imagination but also root the mystery in a blend of scientific inquiry and supernatural speculation. The men, both electronics technicians from a small town, had led completely unremarkable lives until that fateful day. They had set out to buy supplies, a routine errand turned sinister by circumstances that are still debated today. Eyewitnesses recalled that one of the men, Viana, appeared unusually nervous and kept checking his watch. Could it be that they were part of a group of scientific spiritualists involved in experimental rituals? Some theories suggest they had recently built a device in an attempt to contact extraterrestrial life, an experiment that might have gone tragically wrong. Now, let your mind wander for a moment. Imagine being in their shoes, preparing for an event shrouded in secrecy, following a set of instructions that felt both scientific and ritualistic, and then disappearing without explanation. The lead masks they wore might have served a purpose, perhaps to shield their eyes from some unknown light or radiation, or maybe they were symbolic, an emblem of entering a state of altered consciousness. Whatever the truth, the unyielding silence of the aftermath left investigators grasping at shadows. The case quickly became a nexus for UFO enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists alike. If you believe in extraterrestrial influence, the note's instruction to await mask signal resonates as a coded message from another realm, a signal to make contact with forces far beyond human understanding. Even those with more grounded explanations have struggled with the stark incongruity of an unchallenged, meticulous setup, perfectly tailored suits, precise instructions, and a scene devoid of the chaos typical of desperate moments. How could everything be so meticulously arranged, yet so bafflingly unexplained? As you watch the recreated scene's ritualistic reenactments under a stormy sky, extreme close-ups of the note that still bears secrets decades later, you're not just witnessing a historical oddity, you're invited to step into a narrative where the line between science and the supernatural blurs into ambiguity. Each element of the story nudges you to question: was this a tragic case of misguided experimentation, a naturally occurring, albeit bizarre, medical event, or an elaborate ritual that aimed to bridge the gap between our world and another? Here's where the mystery becomes personal. We all have that inner curiosity that craves understanding of the inexplicable. Like that moment when you look up at the stars and wonder if you're truly alone, this case compels us to ask, what if there are secrets hidden in plain sight, and we're just scratching the surface? The lead mask's deaths challenge our need for clear answers. Instead, they offer a labyrinth of possibilities, each one more tantalizing than the last. So, what do you think? Could the men's participation in a secretive ritual have led to an unforeseen tragedy? Or is there an element of supernatural interference waiting to be uncovered? The unyielding mystery of the cryptic note and the eerie setting invites you to dive deeper into a story where every clue seems to whisper of contact from beyond, and perhaps even warns us of the potential dangers of reaching too far into the unknown. If you're as captivated by this perplexing mystery as we are, hit that like button, subscribe, and share your wildest theories in the comments below.